working takedown the giant and getting to a position of top control. Nicely done. So Cody's working his takedown. But Gray's good. So Gray catches him in the half guard. And Cody starts fighting. But Gray's pretty solid, so he gets stuck. Let's show you how to get unstuck. Now it's Cody's fault. And I'm gonna have to show this because Cody took Gray down and got in half guard and couldn't get out. So when Cody, when you were down here, you were all struggling for this arm, that's not gonna give you anything. Instead, because you're a big guy, see how I use this elbow to clear this arm? And then I'm gonna scoot this up so that I can get my knee underneath here. Then, this hand, I sneak it here, I move your arm up, and even though you're a big guy, I can get you ready to take pictures for the fireman's calendar. And once I'm here, I can stop your turn, scoot this up, give your inside of your thighs a little tickle, and I post my ball of my foot so that my heel is high. Post here, drive some of my petite 240 into your face, and then glide on over. And there we go. Good. All right, so sometimes you get the takedown, but then you're stuck in half guard. So a lot of times people are struggling with this arm, but you're never going to get the sub on that. So instead, to prevent him from turning, I want the other knee to come high, and I want to go under his head and get to here. Once I get this, it's hard for him to turn. Now my other hand can lever the palm just so I can get the knee to here. Now he cannot turn. I'll post, shift my weight over higher, and now I clear. And now you know. All right? So one more time, we get to here. And when Cody was learning this, he was trying to get this. You're never gonna be able to finish that sub. Gray's too good. So instead, I wanna scoot this elbow so I can get my knee under it. Get this around and get it behind his tricep. Now I have lever with my shoulder and lever here. Post here. Joe Murray principle, always want at least 3 points of base. I make life uncomfortable for him and get my knee closer to his groin. Get the palm here. All I need is that. Once you have that little bit of leverage, post, lift his other leg with my heel, and then I walk my foot around, push into his face, and you secure position. Now Cody gives it a try. But Steven catches him in the half guard. So he's got to work his way out of that. Okay. Okay, now you try to work your solution. All right, so Cody just gave it a try, but he still had trouble. There are little things that are easy to miss here. So we have to constantly keep this person working. And that means I have to control his line. I have to make it really hard for him to turn. So when I'm coming through here, I can sneak it with my fist or I can sneak it with my elbow. But I want to move it where I can control this shoulder. His shoulder now cannot move and I'm much higher on you. You feel that? So now you can't just bump over. You can't just bump over like Gray and Steven were able to do on you. So now that I have that, I can pin your shoulder to the thigh and weave this under your head. And then now I'm gonna move again. I move my knee in and I change my angle so that I can get this set up here. So now my angle's different, right? Because my foot is back here and my foot is here and this hand is here, you can't turn in any direction. You feel that? So now, slight adjustment, I rock into your face lever here and skip this up. Now you're not going to be able to regain that. I come back here with the weight and I turn your face the other way to get my hook on the other side. And that's how we do it. So tuck that in, and now you got to change the angle a little bit so that you can drive his arm up to get his face and arm. So your left hand has got to get around that. You got to get your left arm around that. Yes. Over, not under. Over. This has to be over. Yes. And now this hand should be way out here. Yes. Now shift your legs a little bit so that your foot is on that side. Yes. So now he can't roll you. Now use your right hand to lever his knee to bring your knee up. You got to go this way. And then this foot has to be on the ground. This foot has to be on the ground. So once I get to here, I have to have some horizontal control of this cross so that he can't roll. Once I have that horizontal control and he cannot roll, then I'm safe if my face moves toward his head. Then he won't be able to roll me so that I can get to here, put my foot down. That's how I get here. This won't work if your foot's straight. It has to be levered against the mat. Then before he can try to roll me into my face, I post this. And then I come back into him again. And we're looking good in the neighborhood. So once you secure the arm, your trapped leg can't be straight. You got to lever it up and get your cross going. And then now your free hand can help just keep his knee where it is and move yours so that you can angle your knee. Yes, now there you go, all the way. Drive up and forward, and you got it locked in. There you go. Steve's gonna give it a try. Okay. He's on the bottom of half guard. He's gonna lever his way over to control the forearm to free his right hand. Now his left leg will go horizontal, so the foot is, yes. Now your right hand goes to the inside of the knee. Just keep it there. You don't have to move it. Now you use your right foot to walk your leg higher and bump your knee into place. Yes! And then you go. Nicely done.